Is it my imagination, or did the temperature just drop a notch or two? Is it cold in here, or is it just you? Is it cold in here? Little Joe Diffie for you tonight. What a great song, great singer. Just had a lot of great stuff out there, and sure miss him, that's for sure. Anyway, we're going to do a guitar lesson on this tonight. I did a cover on it a little bit ago, and I'll put a link to that cover down in the description below. That way you can go back and kind of follow along, see the changes and everything like that. We're doing it in the same key he did it in, but you know, it's kind of nice sometimes to see the changes and see what's going on there. So anyway, I'm going to do my best here to show you what we did on it, or what I did on it. It may not be the right way, but hey, it's my way. You know, that's all that matters. You can do it you can take my way and change it around and do it your way. So that's what I recommend you do. Anyway, Keith Williams here with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music, and ain't no stressing around here, that's for sure. I ain't got time for that. But anyway, we're going to do this great song, and if you could give us a thumbs up on this, really helps us out. Give us a like on it, and subscribe to us, and leave us a comment of some kind. You know, even the bad, I always joke around when somebody leaves me a bad comment. I'm like, thanks for the comment, because it helps my channel. It really does. But anyway, so leave me some kind of comment, a thumbs up on the comment, or, you know, go get a, you know, don't quit your day job. Somebody said that to me one day. Don't quit your day job. And I'm like, this is my day job. You know, but anyway, it's too late. I already quit it. But anyway, hope you're having a great night. And we're going to jump right into this song. And it's going to be in G, my favorite, one of my favorite chords anyway. G and D is my favorite. So we're going to be in G. I'm going to do a G like that, but I'll probably jump around and do a G like that. You do it however you're used to. Don't pay attention to me. But just so you know, if you see that position or that position, I am in G. We've got a C in there. We've got an A minor, we've got a D in there, okay, and an E minor. See, E minor, yeah, E minor and A minor. So we got two minors, and I think that is it. Yeah. That is all the chords. So anyway, it's pretty straightforward there. I got a few changes, and I'll show you the lick that I do in the beginning of it, and in the middle it's the same lick, and then there's a little walk up from the G to the E minor, which is something you can use in any song. You know, if time prevails, you know, however the timing is on the song, sometimes there's not room for a walk up, but there's a lot of country songs, tons of country songs, that I do this same way, and I do it because they do it. It's in there. I'm going to show you that first. Because we do it just about every time, I guess, that we do the E minor, we do that walk up. All right, so let me show you the walk up on the E minor. So we're in the G position, and that's one reason. And Chris, I'll show you both ways, and then you can, whichever G you play, it'll work. Okay. All right, so we're going to be on the sixth string there. Okay, the E string. So we're going to walk up from the third. We're already on the third fret in that G position there. We're going to go third, second, and then to the E minor. Let's see. I think that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to think if I add any notes like there, but I think it's just. Okay, and you can do the E minor that way. Okay, now if you're doing this G or something like that, you could do that E minor. Okay, so that's just like the E position without the first finger. Okay, and I think that's it. I was trying to, as I was doing it, if I do it different, I'll show it to you differently. But anyway, because when I get to playing the song, I'm like, oh wait a minute, I add a note there. But anyway, I think that's all we're doing. Okay, all right. So then the beginning part. Okay, we're starting in this G position, which is the F position, but we're doing a G. We're up on the third fret here, doing this G. And I'm just coming up on mainly grabbing the first string, but I'm probably hitting that second string a little bit to that B string, and then I'm doing a hammer on the fifth fret, B string, second string, and then I'm going up to the G string, the third string on the second fret. So it's. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sliding down to the fourth and grabbing the second string on the third fret, sliding down on the G string, the third string, to the fourth fret, and then grabbing the second string on the third fret, and then grabbing the G string again, third string, and sliding back up to the second fret, and then playing the D chord. Okay, so it's and then again on the G string, hammer on the 4th fret. Just doing the grabbing and then grabbing the B string, the 2nd string, and then pulling off on that 3rd fret. We're going to do a D, C, and we're going to go into the song. Okay, so one more time we'll do this real slow. This is the break in the middle too. So coming up on the 1st and 2nd. Okay, I left out a part there. So we're going to the G there. So one more time. Then we're going to do going to a partial C without the 3rd finger. So we're doing a hammer on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and grabbing the G string. B string, the 2nd string, and then pulling off on the 2nd string. Okay, and then we're going D, C, G. One more time, because this is, like I say, the break 2. I'm going to show you a frontal position here too, just so you get a little better play on this. And then when we're doing that D, it's going to be a little longer lesson than I meant for it too, but I want to get that in there for you. Okay. There's something wrong, G. See, Lord, I'm feeling chill that runs through my heart. See, like a torch cuts through steel deep. And I think he's doing this, kind of doing like in the beginning, C and D there. Anyway, on the beginning it's D and C, but we're already in D. Haven't said a word. See, are you feeling it too? Okay, so it is an extra note. So it's still on that 3rd fret, 6th string. So it's twice, and then walking down to the 2nd fret. Okay. All right, here we go. Is it cold? So let me go back to it. So, are you feeling it too? Is it cold in here? Or is it just you? So it stops on that D. Okay, we just stay in the G. I did a little lick there, but I'm just doing a hammer on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then grabbing the 4th string open and the 3rd string open. Did I leave the door wide open? See, and let the chill just kill that old desire. And you could do that C thing again. There again, if you wanted to. I think I did it part of the time. Sometimes I didn't. But anyway, I think I did it in the cover. But you could do that just to kind of fill it out a little bit. Should I put my arms around you back to C? And then A minor here. I'll put another load on fire G. Now this next part I wasn't 100% sure on, but I went with it. I think it works. And I'm doing going to G and then D and then to back to the C. Okay, because he's doing something there, but I messed with it and I'm like, I couldn't tell if he's going to C, D, back to C, but that doesn't didn't seem like that would be where you'd go, so I went to the G. Okay, so it's like this. Okay. Oh, gonna fight. D, G, D. Is it my imagination? See, did the temperature just drop a notch or two? Okay, going that walk down again. To see, is it cold in here? Or is it just you? I'm going to show you this one more time with both fingers. Get it right there, I'll show it to you. Anyway, so you get that a few times. Okay, so that verse, the chorus, and then all we do is the next verse. It's the same thing, and we do the D, C. There's no warmth at all. When I try to hold you near, C back to G. It's gonna be the same progression. You stare into space, C, as if I wasn't here. And I'm kind of talking it and not singing it all. That's why I do the covers, so you can go back and look at those. So I can get through the. I don't want the lessons to be too long as I'm talking and make them longer. Sorry. You stare into space. Wait a minute, I messed up here. There's no warmth at all. Jeez. I try to hold you near. Okay, here we go. You stare into space. I was right. Okay, C. As if I wasn't here. D. C, D. Did our love just die? Kind of talks that G, C. Or is it just about to? E minor and then C. Is it cold in here? G, D. Or is it just you? And we go back into the chorus, it's going to be the same thing. Now, the only thing different about the last chorus, or the second chorus, is, okay, so he does that. Is it cold in here? Or is it just you? Okay, well, so when he goes to you, he, instead of going back to the G, like in the first one, he goes to E minor. Is it just you? Now to C, oh, when he gets down kind of high, or gets up high, is it cold in here? G. Or is it just you? G, D, C, G. And there is it cold in here or is it just you? And hopefully I didn't confuse you too much on that picking part, but I wanted to get that in there because it's just so cool. And of course, a lot of that's done on a steel guitar. Sometimes it's hard to mimic that exactly, but anyway, they give you a little something to play with. And like I say, you do that walk down on a lot of songs. And even that beginning part, you can do some of those licks in songs. And just that G string and the B string. That's first, just second and third string. Doing some hammer-ons and pull-offs, man, gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of fun in there. So anyway, if you could give us a thumbs up on this, subscribe to us if you would. Check out our links down below in the description, plus a link to the cover. And check out our other videos out there. Share us on social media. We'll see you all in the next one. Thanks.